From overwhelm to alignment, redefining self-care in 2025. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Uma Show. Today I want to talk about something that has been on my mind as we step into 2025. Social media is a double-edged sword. It inspires us, teaches us, and connects us, and I use it for the same reasons. But it also overwhelms us with endless content, trends, and routines that promise a better version of ourselves. Now, let me ask you this. Have you ever scrolled through Instagram or TikTok, seen a dozen beauty hacks or self-care rituals, and thought, should I be doing all of this too? If yes, you're not alone. The truth is, in this age of information overload, many of us are overdoing self-care and beauty routines, adding more and more to our plates, only to feel exhausted, confused, and sometimes even frustrated by the lack of results. Let's have an honest conversation today about this phenomenon and explore how to simplify, realign, and make conscious choices that actually serve us and our lifestyle. First up, why are we overdoing it? Let's start with why this happens. Social media platforms thrive on trends, and trends create urgency. Suddenly, you feel like you are missing out if you're not using a certain product, trying the latest face massage tool, or following a complex 10-step skincare routine. And here's the kicker. Many of these trends conflict with each other. One influencer says to exfoliate daily, another says it ruins your skin barrier. One expert swears by ice rollers, while another says it's unnecessary. The result, confusion, decision fatigue, and often frustration. But here's something to remember. Self-care was never meant to be a competition. It's not about doing the most. It's about doing what works for you. More isn't always better. In fact, overdoing it can often backfire, leaving your skin irritated, your mind anxious, and your schedule jam-packed. Now let's talk about signs you're overdoing it. How do you know if you're overdoing self-care? Let me share some common signs. First up, feeling overwhelmed. You're juggling too many products, practices, or routines, and instead of feeling calm, you feel stressed about fitting them all in. Second, confusion. You've tried so many different things that you don't know what's working and what's not working. Third is frustration. When results don't show up immediately, you start feeling like you're not doing something right. Guilt. You feel bad when you skip a step in your routine or when you can't keep up with trends. If you relate to any of these, it's time to pause and reassess. The goal of self-care is to nurture yourself, not to add unnecessary pressure. Now let's talk about conscious and intentional self-care. So how do we step into 2025 with a more conscious and intentional approach to self-care? Here are 3 steps to help you realign. Step 1. Audit your routine. Take a close look at everything you're doing right now. Your skincare, wellness practices, workouts, and beauty rituals. Ask yourself, is this bringing me joy or peace? Is it working for me? Does it fit into my lifestyle without adding stress? Write down the practices that truly serve you and let go of the rest. Remember, simplification is very powerful. Step 2. Focus on your needs. Social media trends might work for others, but they are not one size fits all. You need to understand what your body, mind, and skin needs. For example, instead of following a viral skincare hack, consult a trusted dermatologist or just stick to the basics: cleanse, hydrate, and protect. And the same goes for wellness practices. If meditation feels better for you than an hour-long yoga class, then prioritize that for now. Conscious self-care is about tuning in to your own needs, not the noise around you. Step 3, embrace a less is more philosophy. As we step into a new year, let's embrace the idea that doing less can actually give you more. More clarity, more peace, and more results. A simple routine practiced consistently is far more effective than a complex one you can't keep up with. Now let's talk about aligning self-care with your lifestyle. Let's talk about alignment. This is key. Self-care should fit seamlessly into your life. It shouldn't feel like an extra burden. Here's how to align your routine with your lifestyle. First, identify your priorities. What are your top priorities for self-care? Is it glowing skin, a calm mind, a strong body? Focus on what matters most to you right now. Number 2, schedule wisely. Choose practices that fit into your daily or weekly rhythm. For instance, if you only have 10 minutes in the morning, focus on something simple like a quick breathwork session or a hydrating serum. Number 3, create boundaries with social media. This is a big one. Limit your time scrolling through self-care content. Instead of consuming more, try applying what you already know. Now let's talk about practical tips for conscious self-care. Here are some practical tips to help you embrace intentional self-care in 2025. Number 1, choose products that are multi-purpose to simplify your routine. Number 2, set a self-care budget. This includes time, energy, and money to avoid overcommitting. Number 3, experiment but don't overwhelm yourself. Try one thing at a time and give it space to show results. Number 4, incorporate moments of stillness. This could be journaling, deep breathing, or simply sipping tea mindfully. Now, let's talk about self-care beyond beauty. Finally, let's remember that self-care goes beyond beauty. It's about nourishing your entire being, your body, mind, and spirit. It's about cultivating habits that bring you joy and peace. Whether that's a walk in nature, a moment of gratitude, or simply saying no to things that don't serve you. As we step into 2025, I want to leave you with this thought. Self-care isn't about keeping up. It's about showing up for yourself, your needs and your values. Let's simplify, align, and thrive this year. I would love to hear from you in the comments. What's one self-care practice you are letting go of this year? And what's one you're keeping? Let's inspire each other to embrace conscious, intentional self-care in 2025. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If this message resonates with you, let's make this year one of clarity, simplicity, and joy.